Last month, in a 4-year period before Bank of Canada announced the interest rate raise, how did Toronto real estate market perform? Which direction the market will turn to? Hi, my name is Priscilla. I'm a real estate broker in the Greater Toronto area. Today, let's take a look at the newly available Toronto Real Estate Board Market Watch Report. So like in all the previous months, I will use two charts. The big one is just last month, February's performance. The smaller one is one more month ahead in January. So when we compare the big one to the smaller one, we see month over month change. We study 5 metrics. Under each of these metrics, we have a percentage. That's year over year change. All right, so first let's take a look the most important metrics, which is the average sold price across all property types in the GTA area. So we see the price now once again hit the historical high, arriving at 1.33 million. So last month, we already saw a historical high, which is 1.24 million. So this month, it's another 7% increase. The market has never seen such a high number. But at the same time, with the property price increase, there's another matrix that quietly had some interesting change. That is the supply of the property. So we have seen last year, December and January, the market was in a severe shortage of supply. This situation changed a bit. So when we look at the active listing, we see in January, it was 44% down over same period last year. But this month, the decrease over last year is only 20%. And the absolute number increased from 4,000 units available as a supply to almost 7,000. That's quite an increase. And if we look at the sister metric, which is the new listing, the change is even more visible. Last month, the new listings, the properties entered the market in January was only slightly less than 8,000. For February, we had 14,000. That's quite a bump. So when agents like me were in Frontier, we can really sense the change of dynamics. We see this is still bidding war all over the place, but we feel drastically less buyer competitors. I had a listing in December, January, and February. So in the bidding, starting from the December listing, I had 13 offer, and in January, I had 23 offer. But in February, my listing only had 3 offers. So once again, still bidding war, but from the number of offers we receive, you can sense. Of course, these properties, they're from different areas, different property type, but still, you can sense the landscape change. But do not jump into conclusion that the market turned from a seller market to buyer's market. It's far from that. When we look at the inventory, we can see that in January, we had 0.7 months. It did increase, like I just mentioned, because the supply of the new listing drastically increased, but still just 0.8 months inventory. Means that if there's no property coming into the market, with current selling speed, it only requires 0.8 months. It would deplete all the inventory in the market. All right, so still a seller's market. It's just the tension between supply and demand is not as bad as 2 months ago. The market remained quite active. We sold 9,000 properties in January. Yes, it is 17% down from last year. However, this is quite an increase from January's 5,600 properties to 9,000. I think this is thanks to the supply that coming onto the market. So buyers have more choices now. One more thing, to just prove that the market is still in quite a strong seller's market, we need to talk about the days on market. This is actually quite important. So days on market is in average how long it takes for the market to buy any one listing, and this number becomes 9. This is a drastic a reduction from January 13. I've been doing this monthly report for 2 years now. The single digit days on market, if I'm not wrong, this is the first time I see. So it shows how fast the inventory fly off the shelf. And this is another indicator. The market is still hunger for properties. I don't want to go through every single property type's average sold price. However, I do want to draw your attention to one of the property type, that is condo apartment. Condo apartment in the past 2 years, when the freehold properties, the price went up to the roof, the increase for condo apartment is actually quite moderate. Actually, in the first half of COVID, condo price actually plunged. It just picked up in the past half year, 1 year. So comparing with before COVID, 2020 February, now our price arrived 822,000. This is only 22% increase. However, if you pay attention to, for example, freehold, in the same period, the increase is 50%. So that shows how moderate the increase is in microeconomy. I think we can try to make an estimation on our own what is going to be the condo apartments change direction. Okay, so this is the end of this video. If you have any recent sell or purchase plan, please feel welcome to talk to me. I can cater the strategy just for you. Looking forward to connecting with you soon. See you in next video.